Oops, I had a false start. This is a comment I'll often see on internet quit sites from a person who had quit smoking a day earlier, a few days earlier, sometimes a week or longer earlier, who had a quit meter running showing that they had all this time under their belt and they were doing okay, and sometimes, gloating about how well it was going. And then they'll lose the quit and they'll come in with the announcement of, well, they had a false start. Or they had a practice quit. Yeah, this wasn't a real quit. This was a practice quit. This was a good learning experience. These are all terms that minimize what it was. It was a failed quit. I have a similar video addressing it on words that translate to relapse, and that's for people who are off for longer term periods. Weeks, months, years, decades, who lost those quits, but they don't often say that they relapsed. They'll say, well, they slipped. They had an accident. They took a puff. There was a boo-boo. They'll come up with all sorts of cute and childish and minimizing terms. This is just another example of it. This isn't a relapse. These people didn't really have a quit going for all practical purposes, but they're minimizing what it is. Never minimize what you're doing when you're quitting smoking. You're fighting for your health when you're quitting smoking. You're fighting for your life when you're quitting smoking. You want to do everything in your power to make that quit work. And one thing which is basically going to make sure that it probably doesn't work is by minimizing the importance of what you're doing. And when you're saying words instead of relapse when it comes to longer term quits, and when you're not acknowledging that you're failing when you blow a quit, whether if it's a short-term quit, you're basically setting yourself up to fail over and over again and thinking there's no big consequence. You see, with smoking and not quitting, there is a big consequence. It destroys your health and it can kill you given the opportunity. If you don't want to give it that opportunity, it is a matter of once you quit, to finally make and stick to a personal commitment to never take another puff